My name's Ric Gentiluomo from Image to Brand Business Photography. We've got a range of services, mainly things such as corporate headshots for clients for use on their LinkedIn and social media. I'd also do product photography, branding or rebranding, I should say, of images for a client's website. We'll be introducing a new service soon called Images Reimagined. And I'll also be running workshops which will show clients how to best get images or to create images that suit their brand and how they can best use them in their marketing. As a photographer, I've been a photographer here for 33 years. This is my 33rd year. As a business photographer, I've always done business photography, but I've sort of concentrated more on that in the last 8 years. Prior to that, I have done family portraits, I have done weddings, I've always done product photography. I did photojournalism for a while, interiors, the list goes on and on, we could be here all day. So when I do a rebranding session or a branding session for someone, I guess the advantage that they have is that they get a range of images. They don't get just a single type of image, a single style of image. So by having a different style, a different range of images, they're able to use those images in different ways, whether it be on their website, their social media, letterheads, email signatures. So the idea is to actually put those images out over a period of time. My greatest professional achievement would have to be a few years back. I won 2 gold awards over in the UK. I'm the only photographer ever from Geelong to have won gold awards in the UK. One of the images actually was also chosen as part of the Judges' Choice Award. So they get about 7,000 entries each month, and from those 7,000 they choose one, and mine was chosen. And from about 65,000 entries, it was then chosen as one of the last 12 to be displayed in London at a big convention. So that was my biggest achievement. The same image also won a silver with distinction in the US, which is the biggest photographic competition in the world, and 2 awards here in Australia. So it was about 5 awards for one image, but the 2 golds over in the UK are definitely the jewel in the crown. Well, technology is a very big part of this business, and as you can appreciate, the cameras change yearly. You know, they come up with new equipment. So I suppose the upside is that there are new things available to us as photographers. The downside is that it's not cheap. But essentially, photography is no different to what it was 50 years ago. And I still use a camera that's 13 years old, and yes, the technology has changed, the way I edit has changed, but I still stay with the basics of photography. What has changed for me is the computer side of things. The editing has changed. Things that Photoshop have introduced, especially with some of the new AI products, has become phenomenal. And you can take images now that were years ago you would have deleted, and now you can actually resurrect them through using AI. So that is a major change in this industry. The things such as lighting, that has always been the same. It's how you use them. You can spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on new equipment, but it's really going to do the same thing as what a light that's 40 years old did. It's more the editing side of it that has really boomed in the last 12 months. Geelong's very different to, I think, a lot of other places in that it's not a major city, but it's not a small town either, as there's something in between. So you get to meet a lot of people and know them personally, as well as doing business with them. So that's a little bit more unique, I think, than running a business in a bigger city, because in a bigger city, it's generally you deal with the client and that's it. You may never see them again until the next job. So I think that's a very unique thing about Geelong and this whole region. I think I've been a member of the Geelong Chamber of Commerce for about 7 or 8 years now. I was trying to think of that earlier, and it was well before COVID. And that was something that really helped me during COVID, was the things that they ran, such as the member mingles, where we were online and we're all stuck at home, but being able to connect with other people who were obviously in the same situation, and everybody was wondering what was going on. It was really great to be able to be a part of a community that supported us all and gave us the opportunity to still keep our sanity and connect with others and talk to others on a day, or not so much a daily basis, but at least a weekly basis where we could do that. For both me and my business, it's the fact that I can connect with people and meet new people, and even though you sort of go to an after five each month and talk to people that you've seen and met and know, there's always someone that you don't know, and someone that has got a story to tell. And that's I don't go there to drum up business, but I go there to connect with people and learn more about their business, because they may be able to help me out and I might be able to help them out, or I might be able to connect them with someone that may need their services. And I think that's a big part of the community in Geelong, is helping each other out and connecting people with each other. The strategy for me has, I guess now and always has been, even when I wasn't doing business photography, was to connect with the person. Okay, so once you connect with the person, they either like you or they don't. And I've been lucky that in my business people do like what I do. So the strategy always has been connect with people, have a good product, be able to put that product out there, but also be able for them to use that product in a positive way where it's going to grow their business as well. So I have a new product coming out very soon, and this is very, very different. It's very business photography related, so people are going to be able to take that product and really grow their business and tell their story with a single image. How they then use it, I will also then support them in ways of them being able to put this image out there and use this image in their marketing. So I guess for any new business or any new business that's new to Geelong, it's always about A, connecting, but B, also having a product that people will use and tell their friends about and tell other colleagues about, because that's how obviously you want your business to grow. I think if anybody was to start a business in our region, I think the first thing is connect with the chamber, connect with other people. Don't just start a business and think or expect that it's all just going to happen. You need to have connections. I wish I had known this 20 years ago, that connecting and networking with people is such a major part of business in Geelong that I think a lot of people undervalue it. That would be my number one tip for anyone coming to Geelong. So if people wanting to connect with me, they can look me up on LinkedIn. They can either search Image to Brand Photography, or if they look up Ric Gentiluomo, you'll find me on LinkedIn. My business is based in Rutland Street in Newtown, the river end of Packington Street. My website is imagetobrandphotography.com.au, and that's the same for my social media, so Instagram, Facebook, just Image to Brand Photography.